You know what, Annie? Oh my god. Hello, everyone. Hello. Hope that headache's doing better. It's all good now. I also spent the entire day editing videos yesterday, so I think that's why my head hurts. But the video I ended up editing is almost done. I just need to re-record one last piece, and then there's going to be a really cool video launching hopefully Sunday evening or Monday, one of the 2 days. But it is a really cool video and probably the most I don't want to say ambitious, but like probably the most YouTube-y thing I've ever done. It is going to be like an actual like piece of content for YouTube. So it's not going to be like just a stream VOD or anything like that. Like there's B-roll and everything. It's kind of cool. So it's going to be interesting. Manta stream when? In 2 weeks, I think I said I was going to do that. Antipode sale? Damn, that's going to be a toughie to resist. Luckily, I've only had 2 migraines in my life. Went temporarily blind in one eye both times. Total nightmare. Hi, Frank. How you doing? Thanks for the raid of 32, bro. Dude, so I get migraines, I would say like once a year. I get like a really crazy one. This year has been 2. But basically when I do get a migraine, it's like, it feels like the back of my eyes are like pulsing. And I get really dizzy, and then I also just lose all hunger. So I usually end up having to just sit down with my eyes closed, and then I don't know, I shouldn't probably do this, but I always feel like I need to put pressure here or like on my forehead somewhere, but it's pretty crazy. Hey y'all, your boy Alex here with the best keyboard reviews, or keyboards ever. Actually, it's not really keyboard centered, it's more switch centered, so it's gonna be an interesting video. Also, hi Frank. Yeah, today's been a day. I'm tired. There was a lot to do today too. I took a 20-minute break. We got a flyer in the mail saying Costco had TVs on sale. So during my 20-minute break, I went to go research TVs. Are you guys like this too? I'm not even in the market to buy a TV, but I just wanted to see the TVs they had on sale. I just wanted to see where the tech was at. I don't know. I just decided I was going to research them, and I have no will to buy a new TV. I just want to see. I just want to like look, you know? I was like, oh, I don't really know what the difference between like QD OLED and WOLED was. So I was just like, let me go research this. And then it turned into this whole like researching pit of things. And then it turned into like, what's the optimal distance from like distance to TV? And then I realized I'm not in a fancy place.
Number 1 mustache.
Regulicious. Thank you, dude. Thank you so much for the 34 months. But yeah, I was like, oh, I'm not in a fancy place. Why would I ever need to look at the distance calculator? And then it's like, oh, optimal viewing angle is like 30 degrees for your peripheral eyesight or whatever. And I'm like, I don't got to worry about this. And I learned that like our place is very narrow. So our optimal viewing distance is like a 55-inch TV or a 65-inch TV, which is like, I think pretty thumbs up for me, because if I am ever in the market for a TV, those don't cost as much as some of the 70+ inch TVs. So anyways, I have no will to buy one. I just wanted to look it up today. Literally just saw they had crazy deals on new TVs. Absolutely nuts. Where's the flyer that got me? This is the flyer that got me, dude. By the way, I have no idea why they even sent this flyer. We are not even Costco members, but this was the flyer. We are not Costco members, and they sent this. So we were like, oh, look at these TVs. So I looked. But yeah, this one here, it's save 700. That's where they get you. I thought it was 700 at first, but it's actually 1500. Pretty crazy, pretty crazy. I spiraled. I looked into it, bro. Love Costco. I never had a Costco membership. Usually I just go with someone else who does, or I just kind of like, I just attend with someone who does. I have a cursed idea for the next subathon. Where was it? A higher reward. We tried to get a high reward where I shave, but no one wanted to do it. Everyone liked my mustache. Are TVs one of those products where they're constantly on sale? Dude, I kind of like, Ruby, I feel that way. I feel like TVs are perpetually on sale. You know what else is perpetually on sale that I've seen too is robot vacuums. Again, not that I have one, nor do I want one right now. Actually, that's a lie. I would like one, but I don't got $1,000 to throw at one. But those are always perpetually on sale too, which makes you wonder if they're actually MSRP for the sales. So, I got myself a Walmart 55p 4K Crystal Samsung for $75.
Hi, meow.
Did you like mistype that? $75? Like 75. Also, hi, see you. How you doing, man? Alex, I've been watching Alien Earth and oh my god, what a show. Dude, right? It's probably the best thing on TV right now. Legitimately a masterpiece. 75 Canadian brand new? What? Okay, that's crazy. That's the deal of a century. You're 100% on the dot. Those robot vacuum sales prices are actually closer to MSRP than a sale. Dude, it makes me wonder sometimes. Like, I thought you weren't allowed to do that. I thought you weren't allowed to mark down something on sale. And, you know, like, I thought that was like against the law or something. Or some sort of like consumer's law or something like that. Oh no, Temu didn't shut down, Shinji. Temu, I've never purchased off Temu. Never planned on it either. The one time I installed the Temu app, because I just wanted to see if they had keyboard parts on there just for funsies, I was bombarded with ads and just like deals and like I had to spin the wheel here just to get to the next screen, and I said, never mind this, bro. Get me off of this, bro. Amazon jacks up prices during Prime Day. You know, I have a positive I'd like to talk about. Little thumbs up for myself here that I'm proud of. So Amazon now has this, like, I guess maybe they've always had it. I've never seen it, but they have like a dashboard where you can see how much you've ordered and how much you've saved. And it's like, you've saved, and it was like $110 over the last 12 months. And I was like, that seems like really low. And then I realized I don't really buy a lot of stuff on Amazon anymore. I think I buy obscure cables for like my streaming stuff and really small gadgets that I can't find anywhere else. But that kind of made me happy. Oddly enough, it kind of made me happy that I really don't buy a lot off Amazon. I think in the last 12 months, I saw 11 transactions. So, and again, I would say 6 out of 7 or 6 out of 11 of them were 12 of them were cables. So it's too convenient. You can waste so much money on useless stuff. Yeah, dude, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I've been so good with not buying stuff. Like, I don't even want anything anymore. Like, I think I'm consumed now with that Steam Deck. But like, even prior to that, like, there's just so many options online that you can do for like free that they're entertaining, or just stuff outside you can do that, you know, take a walk, anything like that. Like, I don't want to go always spend things. And I feel like when you get into this like spending habit of like making yourself feel good by buying things, it just puts you in a hole, bro. Well, I'm gonna buy a Lily. That's different. That's different. Shh. The amount I've ordered from them has dropped a ton. Yeah, okay. You know, my other thing too is, I was thinking about this today as well, because I was this is actually one of the things I had to buy off Amazon. So this was one of the purchases and why I logged into my Amazon account. I bought these pads that measured on paper the same as these headphones. Do you see how big they are compared? So I tried to return them and they don't accept returns because it wasn't sold and shipped by Amazon. So I just said, fuck it, I'm going to put them on, and they were only $20. But yeah, like, they're too big. They're too big. So they're just the wrong measurements. And that was the only reason I did it. But yeah, I was just doing spiral dots. Yeah, dude, right? Can you put it on? I mean, yeah, they're just adhesive, right? So they just adhere to this, but kind of a bummer that they're terribly big. So, unfortunate, very unfortunate. But yeah, I'm glad I don't really spend a whole lot on this anymore. Very, very happy. Those pads are like twice as thick as the headphone. Well, no, that's normal. The thickness of the headphone pad is normal. It's just the diameter of them, because you can see the adhesive. They're incorrect. but it is what it is. They're comfortable though, I will admit. No, they don't slot on. They're just adhesive pads. No, I wish they slotted on. That would have been really pog if they did, but they don't. So they do not. Looks comfortable? Yeah, they're very comfortable. Unfortunately, I have to figure out the cable because like I said, obscure cable. The cable I have to return because I didn't realize that headphone takes a different pin out.
18 months.
So I'm gonna get them custom made.
Do you know
with,
what makes me
Dispatch.
happy? Watching this handsome Canadian mustachioed keyboard daddy, Morgan J. LOL, I mean you, Alex.
Damn. Can you put them on and do a 360 for the camera? These headphones? I mean, yeah, if you guys want to see. They're not very attractive when you put them on. I'm going to be honest. Here, they look like this. So, I mean, they're not terrible. Like, they're definitely... They're comfy, I'll tell you that much. But they're not terrible. Like, they're not bad. They're just headphones. But look, you can already see the headphone dent when you put it on. Crazy. Where's the 360? You know what, man? Compresses a lot. They do, yeah. That's why they're so comfortable. Do you know if you have your dynamic range turned all the way up on your X2? Yes. All the dynamic range is usually turned up to max. Where did my music go? Hello? Music? Where did you go? Oh my goodness. Okay, we're back. This is why I don't use headphones. I just wanted to get them working again because I want to use them again. But yeah, I think, because I tried them on earlier, I think I left them on for about 20 minutes and I was like, God damn, these are heavy, dude. So they're nice though. Like they sound really good because like I can get the cable to work if I hold it a certain way because they're the wrong pin out, but Formula 1 bit crew, I'll take that as a compliment, Burn. They want you to do 360 so they can scan you. This is true. But yeah, that's pretty much it. That's all I did today. Just worked. Actually, do you guys want a sneak peek of the video I'm working on? I can show you guys, I think. If you guys are interested. You look like you should... Oh, I already read that one there. I got new IEMs. Now Alex is like the right side... Wait, now Alex is like right inside my ear. Which one did you get? OF debut? Tim wasn't supposed to share that. That's crazy, dude. That is crazy. Let's see if I can even get this to work properly. Because last time I tried this, it didn't work. Okay, I'm going to show you guys a little sneak peek. Because I'm actually extremely proud of what I've done with this video. Okay, I don't know if this will work very well because there's a lot of shit in this video. Where's Premiere? Oh my god. Yeah, it might be really slow to load. Okay. Alright, so basically, the concept of the video, so you guys can better understand this while I try to get this to work for you guys, is a Switch tournament with mystery switches, but to make it even more interesting, they're Hall effect switches. So it is a really, really, really long video. Let's see. Does that work? No, that does not work. It just brings up the wrong screen. See, this is why I'm having problems with this. Premiere. Here, there we go. This one. So, do any of them win? I mean, one has to win, so. Here is what the video kind of looks like. Oh god, this is so complex. But yeah, basically, it's just kind of me going through switches and stuff. While I was playing around with these, they sounded... But I tried doing some like really nice B-roll. I did nice voiceover stuff. It was so much work, man. You're not even like the board here. Like I've minimized some of them, but there's so many different layers of things. But pretty crazy stuff. I'm excited to show you guys. I'm excited to actually like launch this video. Oops. Actually, believe it or not, there were some pretty good magnetic switches. I was shocked too. And this is the Manta. Okay. Should we jump into today's board? Let's just jump into it. It's giving Milktooth vibes. There might be a reason for that. There might be a reason that I took some inspiration from Milktooth. Maybe a reason. Collab? Sort of, kind of, not really. Oh, okay. So let's actually learn about the keyboard we're doing today. Suisei. Oh, my mat just flew off here. Suisei round 3. We're back for a round 3 with the Suisei. Now, I'm gonna tell you guys this. If you guys want this board, because this board has been increasingly popular as I've seen, this is probably like, I would think this might be one of the more finalized runs of this board. I don't know if there'll be a round 4 of this. There's already been 2 other rounds, hence round 3. But they've done a lot of differences, or they've changed a lot rather. So we'll go through all those changes. Pricing wise, I already did all the conversions for us here. It's about $445 US, about the same ish as last time. Shipping is about 50 to 60 bucks. Again, just depends on the conversion rate at the time you guys buy it. So we'll see. We'll see how the board stacks up. I liked it the first 2 times we built it. It's a beautiful board based off of VTuber. So Sneaks, thank you so much for the Prime. I really appreciate you. Did I play with the switches in the bureau like he does? No, I didn't do that. I actually did try to replicate that because I thought it'd be funny for one of the parts, but I guess the motion and how I do that, plus like my fingers are not like as pretty as Milktooth's. So I couldn't do it as nice, you know? But yeah, Suisei round 3. Let's take a look. Let's take another look. I mean, we've already know how this board looks like, but there are some changes, which I'll read off. I haven't even really taken in all the changes yet myself. Oh, I don't even know what color they sent. So this is my first time looking at the color. Oh, I mean, this has been like the color this year. Holy crap. I mean, yeah, nice color. Suisei there on the back. I think that's new if I remember correctly. A little weight there in the bottom there. Oh my god, actually I love this color. This is really pretty. So the internals look like they've definitely changed. So let's read some of these changes. Changed mounting point placements and added leaf spring cuts on the aluminum plate. That's interesting. Lower front height. Interesting as well. Redesigned internals, reduced and isolated top and bottom case contact with the area of silicone contact pad. So kind of like a force brake. New internal engraving. I do see that's changed as well. Adjusted weight placement for internal. I'm guessing this brass piece. Added a JST cover plate. Oh, no, that's the brass piece. Interesting. This is a lot of changes to it. Screw spec has been changed. Changed to the fly daughter board. New PCB outline. We'll see. Compatible with R1 and R2 though. That's nice. New keyboard feet. Interesting. And added Ultim as a plate material option. Each kit includes a 3mm polycarbonate sandwich plate. Interesting. So there's a lot of changes with this. And there's also going to be baby blue, navy, starlight. This is definitely the starlight color. Yeah, now I don't remember. Was this kind of side profile thing here on the old one always there? I feel like it wasn't. I feel like this is new. This kind of like cut. This almost reminds me of the Harbor. That is really pretty. You know, in a lot of ways, I would say this feels like a brand new board. Like, it feels like completely refreshed. Doesn't it? This is totally refreshed. Same ideology of the board. And there's those new feet. I wouldn't say this is anything groundbreaking. But yeah, they kind of look like they have a lip around the foot here. I mean, I have an old one. Here, let me go get one. 1 second. Let's see if I can quickly find it. I think I know where it is. Yeah, right here. Literally still have it assembled because I love this board so much. Yeah, okay, so I was right. That new engraving on the back, well, the word Suisei is new. So this is the round... Oh, one of my feet here is the adhesive's peeled off. It's okay. I'll fix that later. So, bottom-wise, I would say they're pretty identical. Nothing really crazy here. Same engraving on the weight. Now we have an engraving... Oh, look at that. Yeah. So... Oh, that's interesting. The USB-C is lower now. Look at that. The USB-C is slightly lower. This has been extended and straightened, which I actually like. You can even see the tapers on the side over here. Susei is now present on the back of this guy. Side profile wise, you'll probably be able to see the tapers. Yeah, look, this is completely flat on the OG Susei. And then you have all these fun tapers and changes here. Some facets on the corners. The cherry lip is consistent. The feet are a little bit wider on the new one, I want to say. A little wider. Ever so slightly. And then internal-wise, I'm not going to take this one here apart, but yeah, internal-wise, this is definitely different. All right, cool. Very, very nice. I think this is a very nice round 3. Not just another, like, I hate to say it, not just another round kind of vouching on the popularity of the keyboard. This is cool. I kind of want to open this up right now to see the inside of this too. Torx. Very, very cool. But this isn't a gaming stream? What the hell? I'm sorry, bro. Now, the Suisei is a really nice sounding keyboard, by the way. At least the other two that I built were. Genuinely love, love, love this board. Oh, look at this. We'll see how this works. These little force breaks. That's new too. So that's what they meant by silicone pieces here. I like this a lot too. This little cable cover. Damn. Okay, that's really pretty. This is a worthy round 3. This is a huge jump up in like changing the board entirely. I'm thoroughly impressed with this. Thoroughly, thoroughly impressed. By the way, we're not keeping the board today. Thoroughly impressed. There's the Fly Daughter board. Oh man, this is a huge change. Wow, this is nice.
Hey guys, subscribe to my OnlyFans, except it's just me coloring in kids menus. I call it Only Crayons. Perchance.
Perchance? I think we're using a plastic plate today, which whippy, I'm excited. Actually, did they include the aluminum plate just for me to look at? No, they didn't. That's okay. There's the switches and okay. So the mounting points they said changed as well. Interesting what they did with this too. You can see they kind of went around these standoffs here to screw it in to put the plate. Cool. They said that this should work with round 1 and round 2 for the, was it the PCB? Let me just triple check. I don't know if the new plate will work, but the PCBs should. Let me just triple confirm this. Yeah, just the PCBs, not the plates. So this would be kind of like a different product in terms of plates. No, I didn't get the 3mm. This is what looks like, I want to say this is polypropylene, some sort of plastic here. Can you, okay, you know what, dude? You know what? Let's unscrew this too, because I'm going to need it. Interesting. So there are alternative ways you can screw in the... Okay, I like that too. Looks like there are some different ways you can mount this. You don't have to use them all. So you can see here, they just put it in the center. That's neat. How do you pronounce this board? Suisei. At least I think. That's how I've pronounced it for years now, so... Is that... I'm not pronouncing it right? Suisei? Is it Suisei? That's how you pronounce it? God damn, bro. No one's correcting me, and it's been like 3 years of me pronouncing it Suisei. God damn, bro. The Suisei. They trolling? They trolling? Oh, wrong way. Yeah, the internals are really pretty on this. Really pretty internals. I'm not? No, I trust S-Pups. Alright, cool. I guess let's start lubing our... Actually, no, let's take a look at the PCB. You know, I've looked at a few of these PCBs for this particular board, and I don't remember the old PCBs too well, but this does look different. Really pretty blue. Normally I don't like blue, but this is a really gorgeous color for this PCB. Holy shit. Damn. A lot of options we get here. No ISO though. No ISO layouts. Well, actually, I shouldn't say a lot of options. You know, the more I look at it now, there's less options. I got confused thinking that there was a lot here. I would say standard options. This is a 7U only board because of the blockers. But interesting, interesting, interesting. All right. Let's start getting our stabs prepped. We're doing some cherry clip-ins today. It's a VTuber. Wait, is this the wrong wire? Don't worry, I think this is, I don't even know whose board this is. It's either Fuyu's or Sakula's, or I don't know whose board this is, but I'll get you a 7U wire. Don't stress. Happens to the best of us. Some stuff. Let's get my lube pen. Honestly, man, I've been addicted to using this thing. It's so nice. Oh wait, no. First, before I even do that, let's trim this before I forget. Told y'all I was uncultured? Bro, don't even stress, man. Sometimes I learn about VTubers too. Like, I don't mind the VTuber space. I have a lot of friends who do VTuber stuff, and I think it's really dope. But I guess I'm just not... And it's okay. It's okay to not be into something. I'm just not into watching VTubers. The only person who I watch who does, like, that kind of stuff, but they don't like being called a VTuber, is the Burnt Peanut who plays Tarkov. His shit's hilarious, dude. I watch him every day. Burnt Peanut, he's so funny, bro. Lube pens for real are so nice. Oh, dude, I'm in love with them. Lately, that's all I've been using for stabs. I feel like I got really consistent stabs because of it. No time to unculture my unculturedness. Dude, I can't do his lock-in thing because my voice doesn't go that high. But he's hilarious.
Alexotos, cozy happy Friday, Alex and chat.
Oh my god, Super Migusta, how are you doing? It's always a pleasure to see you here. W Peanut, he's ducking hilarious. He's hilarious, dude. I wish I was as funny as him. Alas, I am not. I've had a very comical evening in that a neighbor several doors down with barely any line of sight to my yard called the fire department because they saw smoke from my barbecue. I've always wondered, like, what goes through someone's head when they, like, is it like a panic reaction? I've always wondered. Because, like, that's just kind of I mean, like, you know, that's one of those things you always hear about happening. But, like, how did that feel happening to you? How did that feel happening to you, my friend? Oh, we're doing ball spin. See the last pick in general. This Anit guy, bro, making me alt-tab out of my stream. 1 second, Anit. I'll go look at it right now. Those fries look hella good. How was the steak? Was it good? I love steak. Admittedly, we've only had it technically once in the last like maybe not 9 months. Once in the last 8 months. But yeah, I love steak, man. We don't eat it enough. Yeah, Frank. I think it's been like that since it came out for this board. For Win Keyless. Alright. Where's my lube now? Let's do this. Disregard, dispatch, not a fire, just some steaks. But the steaks are fire. Aha. Like my next door neighbor and across the street neighbor were so confused and scared until I saw them and filled them in, but I was genuinely so confused I had to run out to see if they were looking for an address. That is hilarious. Were they annoyed or anything? Or like were they I guess it's like a valid concern. Like I don't even know what to think, man. Honestly, I don't know. Went to barbecue chicken today. Having a beer and some chicken in the middle of the day was pretty good. I didn't really go outside much today, Ad. Was it nice today? Honestly, I was kind of cooped up today. The last 2 days, I've just been like literally bound to my basement. Kind of like Anit, you know? Except Anit, I think, has more freedom than I do. I wasn't sweating my balls off, so I would say weather in Toronto is pretty good. Hell yeah, bro. It's a bit of a brain empty, but better safe than sorry. I agree with you there. Honestly, yeah. Kind of is better safe than sorry. It's good to keep it for occasions. Too much red meat is no good. Yeah, we really don't have red meat much. Kind of a bummer. I love red meat, but like... And when I say we don't have it much, like other than maybe the occasional burger, we don't really eat a whole hell of a lot. Actually, we have had like short ribs maybe twice in the last like few months as well. But for our protein intake, we mostly make chicken. Chicken and pork. I feel like those are not even pork. Mostly just chicken. Honestly, I think we both have stopped with pork too. Florida threatened to have rain and sun on the afternoon at the same time. Threatened? How'd they do that? Did they plan it or something? This will be fun. I've never seen a Suisei board. I think you'll like this. I've always really enjoyed these boards. Kind of a tricky board to get. Ooh, my stomach's growling now that we're talking about food. We should eat more crab. You know, I love all seafood for the most part. I think there's like one piece of seafood which I probably like don't love eating. And don't get me wrong, I love crab. I hate eating crab though. Like, can I be real with you guys? I find it so tedious that I just hate eating it. So I typically avoid eating it at all costs. I remember we were out somewhere and it was like an event that we went to and like they gave us a few crab thingies and I just kind of looked at it and I'm like, bro, I don't even like, it was a nicer thing we went to for someone's birthday. And like, I just didn't feel like getting my hands dirty because they didn't give us like the little things to break it with. So I just kind of like looked at it and I ate what I could, but oops. Eating crab is kind of boring. Yeah. Crawfish I've had once and I remember liking it, but it was so long ago that, I mean, I feel like I'd still eat it. The only piece of seafood in which I don't love are mussels and oysters. But I've eaten both of them, and they're good. I just don't love them. It's a 65, yes. Crab is good, but it's only when I feel like working for my food day. Yeah, that's a great way to put it, honestly, narcolepsy. Hugely good way to put it there. Lobster mac and cheese, bro, that shit's insanely good. Insanely good, dude. I keep seeing crawfish boils on YouTube Reels and I'm so very compelled to try it. Honestly, bro, whenever I see any of those boil things on YouTube or TikTok or whatever, I get so jealous because I would probably go crazy for those. Seafood tier list? I mean, my number one piece of seafood that I love is scallops are really good. I mean, shrimps are tasty. Octopus is good, like calamari type thing. Most fish I've had, like tons of different fish, is all really good. I mean, lobster is delicious, but again, lobster is also one of those things where it's like once in a blue moon. Lobster is crazy expensive. I think the last time I had lobster was probably over a year and a half ago at this point. Let's get this done here. Dude, our meals usually consist... Like, okay, our fancy meals that we were like, okay, we need to be super healthy today is salmon. That is like as fancy as we get. We'll spend the extra money on some salmon. But for every other meal, we're kind of just like, it's usually some form of chicken with a little bit of carbs. And that's it. Or pastas. My girlfriend's really into pastas. Bro, I went to Korea and had some live octopus. It was definitely an experience. Like, a good experience or just an experience? Dude, okay, actually, let me tell you guys something. I fucking hate turkey. I don't know what it is. I didn't mind turkey when I was younger. In fact, I would be like, yeah, give me a turkey sandwich. As I've gotten older, I've just started to hate it more and more and more. I don't know what it is. I just don't like it. It's not even the texture. It's like a taste thing. Maybe it's the way that it's always been prepared for me, but I always feel like turkey's a bit dry. Even when it's not dry, it feels dry, you know? Dude, fresh pasta is delicious, man. There's some pretty good little pasta things that we've done. Actually, I have a recipe for a pasta dish that I want to cook for my girlfriend. I really want to do it. I might do it No, not this weekend. I might do it next weekend. It's like a French onion pasta, but they also put chili oil inside of it, and it just looks so good, bro. Honestly, I'll find you guys a photo later. I really want to make it. I hate Thanksgiving just because of that bird. Yeah, luckily my family's not really into doing turkey anymore. Like, I'm so glad about that. I hate turkey. Howdy, how you doing, Case? How you doing? Dude, you know what's wild? Speaking of holidays, we had to run to Home Depot. I don't even remember for what. I think it was a water filter. That was it. I walk into Home Depot. Halloween decorations everywhere. Bro, I don't think Has August always been Halloween decorations? I swear to God, that's usually like mid-September. Since when is it August? It's still the summer, bro. But I was actually thrown off by that. That one there like legitimately threw me off. The day after 4th of July, it feels like. No way. They're doing Halloween 4th of July? After 4th of July? That's crazy. I'm expecting Christmas decorations in August at this point. Yeah, like, dude. People, they're also selling boxes of Halloween candy. That one there threw me for a loop too. Like the decorations, sure, maybe. The box of Halloween candy now is actually wild, bro. That one there is wild to me. Christmas decor for a Black Friday sale, wild to me. It's crazy. I walked into a store like April and saw 4th of July stuff. Yeah, these stores are going kind of crazy with these things, I'm not gonna lie. Compliment for copper? Copper sauce? You know what I go crazy for all the time? A little copper sauce all day long. Copper, I hope you're having an absolute blessed day. If it was Halloween right now, me and you would dress up. I'm the cook for the years we do traditional Thanksgiving, and a trick to a moist turkey is to pat dry the skin and put seasoned butter underneath the skin. Okay, resident. I don't know if you guys have ever done this, but I feel like this is like a boring conversation. I'm sorry, guys. We haven't done this in a long time just because it got really expensive, but months and months and months and months ago, we ordered this like bulk meat purchase from this butcher shop, and it was about $250, but we got a shit ton of meat, like a literal freezer's drawer worth of meat. And one of those things we got was a full chicken. I did that for the first time ever like a month and a half ago, because that's when we actually used the chicken that was frozen. I did the butter underneath the skin thing, and dude, it was insane. Like, I don't think I've ever had a chicken that moist. But we did like, I made a rub, kind of. It was like a garlic butter sauce type thing. Holy shit, dude. I did that exact same thing, and my mouth's watering thinking about it right now. Holy shit. It was so good, dude. So good. Please don't summon Mariah. Oh, for Christmas stuff? Moist? Yeah, but that's honestly such a good trick. I didn't think about doing that for a turkey, though. That would probably make the turkey way better, huh? But dry turkey is a skill issue. Hey, listen, I've never tried making turkey myself. I've only eaten other people's, so yeah, it's a skill issue for them. Oh, man. Makes it nice and moist. Yeah, you know, man, maybe I'll give it a go this year. Who knows? Maybe I will give it a go. Oh, man. Brine the turkey? Oh. Where's the screws for these? These are screw-ins. But where are the screws? Were there no screws in the bag? Oh, maybe that's what this other little baggie is for. Ah, wait. No, these aren't it. Okay, I have to go find some screws. Give me 1 moment, please. Rutrow? Yeah. I think they forgot to send me screws for the screw-ins. I should have a bunch, though. Let me just quickly find where I put them. Should keyword have a bunch. Keyword should. I feel like this is enough. W chair? You guys love my chair, huh? I hate this chair. Honestly, I love it, but I also hate it. By the end of cooking the turkey, that thing gained 5 pounds of butter. I do love butter. Have I guys ever told you guys about my popcorn trick? I feel like you guys hate when I bring up this trick. I feel like nobody cares when I bring this up. The best popcorn, the best way to do some like butter on it is you got to do a little bowl of butter and then put a little bit, like a like just under a tablespoon of maple syrup in the butter. Then you heat it up in like the microwave or whatever, and you mix it. I'm not kidding you guys. It is one of the best, like butter mixed with maple syrup, best things you can put on top of popcorn. Absolute god tier. It is so good. And you know what? This guy, bro. And it hates me at this point. So Canadian. It's insanely good, man. I'm telling you guys. It is worth a try if you guys have not given it a go. It is so good. King of Maple Mex. You know what? Next big Toronto meetup, I should make some popcorn for everyone. I have to figure out a way to do it. I'll have to figure out a way. Did you dip your Lay's? Okay, you know what? My original Lay's? Hey, actually, you guys will be proud. I bought a flavored chip. All right? I bought not my first, but it's first in a while. I bought a flavored potato chip, okay? So I don't want to hear anything anymore for at least like 2 weeks. Mr. Original being adventurous. Low salt is not a new flavor. You guys are mean, man. Low salt is. Do you add something to your beige palette? You know what, Gingy? Flavored potato chip, are you okay? I'm trying something new. Once in a century event. Hey, I'm trying something new. All right. Once in a blue moon, we can do that here. Low salt is the goat, though. I actually hate low salt. I'm not gonna lie. I like regular salt. Proud of you, buddy. Thanks, guys. Thanks, guys. Salt and vinegar, I'm actually not a big fan of, Pazuzu. I don't... I have tried it. And I tried it sort of recently. And I'm not a big fan. It's not really my thing. You must be going through it, man. I hope you're okay. You guys, man. You guys are fucking... You guys are silly. Do I have enough screws? I do. Perfect. Don't be scared when your taste buds start doing... when they start doing some work for once. Am I going to start sweating when I have that flavor? I haven't opened it up yet, though. Wonder what vendor? I think it's just Kibu. I can triple check. But I believe it's just Kibu. But I'll open it. I have some Dankebe switches coming in. I just haven't got them in yet. But I do like most of Dankebe's, like, their lineup of switches is interesting. They're really fun, and I got to admit it. But hi, Fuyu. Fuyu, I'm using some random screws. I hope you don't mind. There wasn't any screws for the stabs in the box. I'm hungry. What's for snack? Well, today, if I decide to have a late night, which honestly I don't think I have the mental fucking energy to have a late night tonight. Today I am just gonna say screw it, and I'm probably just gonna make either a little bit of popcorn, which honestly I don't even know if I have the stomach to do, or have a little bit of those potato chips I'm telling you guys about. Those flavored potato chips. I'm watching Marvel Defenders right now, and I'm kind of meh on the whole series at the moment. It's alright. Not like dying to watch it. But I feel like I need to watch it now. Defenders was definitely mid. Yeah. I like... Okay, I've never really watched much of... God, what's her name, man? The private investigator girl? Jessica Jones. I've never really watched much Jessica Jones. And then Luke Cage, I've only ever watched like an episode. And I meant to watch Luke Cage, but I never finished it. And I thought I never watched Iron Fist, but I guess I did, and I guess I hated it. But yeah, I truly think, other than the villain girl, which I can't remember her name, Jessica Jones, Luke Cage are okay actors. Whoever, I don't remember their actors' names. And then Daredevil, I think that's Charlie Cox. He's the only... He, like, steals the show. He, like, kind of out-acts everybody. I'm not going to lie. So it's kind of a difficult watch because he truly... Like, there was one scene in the first, like, 2 episodes where they're in the restaurant, and I just felt like everyone was kind of wooden. Oh, my stomach's growling like crazy. But, dude, he kind of out-acted everyone, man. And I'm just like, oh, dude, this is a tough watch right now. Tough watch. And if you can convince my girlfriend to watch Severance, I'll watch it. But every time I say, hey, babe, I'm going to watch TV. Can I watch Severance? Or I'm going to start Severance? She goes, no, not today. So that's not on me, bro. That one there, I'm going to pass the blame, all right? I'm not afraid to pass the blame here. Punisher is so good, dude. I loved Punisher. Are these Hyperglides or MX2As for you? Do you guys hear my stomach? I'm going crazy right now. I'm hungry. Ooh, these are nice. MX2A is, ooh, exciting, exciting. Is that pork? No, that's shrimp. Oh, that guy has pork. You guys are weird. Oh yeah, that was a good scene. That was a good scene. Actually, I watched one episode of okay, it's like Togepi or something. Here, Togepi's Original Sin. Bro, like it didn't hit me emotionally, but like I felt it, and I don't know if I can like that's gonna be a tough anime to watch, bro. Like in a good way, but also kind of a bad way. That's gonna be super heavy, super heavy. So, no, not Togepi. I think I'm Takopi. That's how you pronounce it. Sorry, Takopi's Original Sin. That's a heavy anime, bro. The first episode is pretty crazy. I didn't expect that from the first episode. If I could, if you guys are comfortable with watching stuff like that, because there is some pretty heavy themes in there, dude, that's a pretty wild anime. Like anime in general? No, this one's on another level, bro. Bro ain't gonna be ready for second episode. Truly, I think this might be the heaviest, like theme-wise, that I've seen in a long time. So, got you, Fuyu. A niece of mine wants me to build a cute board. 75-65 in a Wednesday theme. Shit. When I think of Wednesday theme, I'm just thinking, yeah, just build an all-black keyboard. But I don't really know Wednesday's character. I just know that she wears all black. That's it. I don't know if she has other stuff associated to her. Black and purple vibes. What was Annette like when he first joined? It's a really good question, actually. Let me click Annette's history for chat here. He's a lot of messages, but maybe one day I'll like have to go through them. He has a lot of mod actions against him. He's had 0 warnings, 46 timeout, and 1 ban. So he's definitely yeah, he's definitely had a few things, and somehow he's VIP. The ban is from Adam. Bro's getting his past dug up. I wonder how much. Where's Adam? Is he here today? I want to see Adam's history. Adam actually had a ban from me at one point. So, Adam did have something I issued against him. That's really impressive. See, yeah, people think your timeouts are impressive. Adam as a mod is some of my favorite chat moments. He's still a mod right now. I'm you know what? I'm kind of feeling like I'm gonna do the same that I did with him with Avo. You know, when they show that they're undeserving, I'll take it away. I must be banned to ascend. Do what you must. Watch. Oh fuck, man! I don't know how to pronounce this. It's a female lamppost that falls in love with an electrician. Now I gotta Google it, because I don't believe you.
Suisei, I'm my goat. I swear if I lose the raffle another time. Happy to see you streaming. Alexotos.
Thanks, man. Yeah, dude, I think there's 100 units for this, so you should be good, Sivas. Damn, it's actually real. It is a lamppost that falls in love with an electrician. What the hell is this on? Where do you even find this? It doesn't even say it's streaming anywhere. Where do you watch this? How do you watch this? Black market DVD rip? For real? That's crazy. Knowing my luck, I'm still gonna lose. Are you guys gonna go for the board, for this board? Are you guys entering the raffle? Oop, there's a thing there. I genuinely think this is gonna sound insane today. It's a plastic plate with cherry switches. I mean, like, this is probably gonna be insane today. Well, it's gonna be everything that I like. Where? It's gonna actually. Did I tell you guys when? Did it say when? Sorry, 150 units allocation. Okay, Fu, you might actually have to tell us. I don't know when this is gonna be released. I think he said today. Yeah, it's like 10 p.m. or something, and it runs for 48 hours. Pretty positive it was 48 hours. 10 p.m. There you guys go. So nice.
Can I ask,
Burn.
how does one get to a point where they find Lamperoman's enemy?
And it? Can you respond to him, please? I think we're all dying to know. I'm curious too. It's really, these are the questions that Burn's asking, really solid questions, to be honest. These are really solid questions. Honestly, I was just curious, bro. It got me. I mean, like, that's kind of valid, though, no? Bro's on the wrong website? You know? Very well could be. Is the music really low for you guys, or is it just me? Picking up a 65 core plus, that should be enough to get me through, for the Manta to start shipping. Man, I'm excited for you guys to get the Manta too. You did this, Alex. Too much time in the dungeon. True, to be honest. It's on YouTube? Oh, wow. My dang keycaps are still in customs? Dude, actually, you know what, man? I've had something sitting in customs for nearly 2 weeks now. So I totally feel you, man. I get that. Oh, we're looking good pin-wise. Perfect. Let's just make sure everything's pushed in nicely. Why isn't it March yet, bro? I know. I'm actually going to, Manta-wise, I'm probably going to get 2 extra ones for myself. Just so I have some extra colors on hand. All right, let's start soldering. This weight is killing me. Anyone who's in Toronto, actually, hold on one second. I don't want anything to fall when I do this. So for anyone who's in Toronto who is curious about the Manta, I will be at Keybay Tech's new store on Sunday, this Sunday. Not for I won't be there all day, but I will be there with the Manta, if anyone wants to try it, who's in Toronto. So I will probably be there for like 2 or 3 hours. So from like noon to 3 o'clock at the latest. Noon to 3. Do I get the Encore or the Manta? Honestly, I have no words of advice here. I think they're both beautiful and sound good. You get whatever vibes with you more. I think that is the answer. That is the only true answer here. Whatever you vibe with. Should I make the 2-hour TTC trip? It's up to you guys. If you guys are planning on getting it and want to see it beforehand, then absolutely. I think it's great. See if you actually like it. But I'll probably bring this one here. Maybe I'll bring both. I probably should bring both, but I'll bring... Yeah, maybe I will. I'll bring both. You guys can take a look. It's not a limited drop, no. It's only 1 month. Okay, let's start soldering this beautiful board here. Oh, it feels so good to solder. I feel like I haven't done this in ages. Oh, and it's nice to solder too. Let's go. Actually addicted to the fumes? Are you going to get a sample / proto of the LE? I kind of already did. I've already shown it off a little bit. I don't know if you got to see it. But if you remind me after I'm done soldering, I can show you the color sample IRL. It's not the Manta, but it's a keyboard. It's a piece of aluminum done with the exact coat of ano that we're using. Haven't soldered in a year, having fume withdrawals. Time for a Suisei then. Get yourself a solder PCB and get to soldering. Easy peasy. Yes, the TKL and the LE colorway. Yes, yes. Exactly that. And then the flame patina, they sent us photos from the factory, but like every unit's going to be different. So there's no real way they can send us a sample of that. It looks like kind of like what I did, but who knows? Maybe one sample that they do will be bigger waves of flame patina. So that's going to be completely random. Just my seating here. Honestly, I've been at my desk all day that I think my back is starting to not like it. One of those days. I feel anxious to solder, like I want to try switch options sometimes. Hey, then I think soldering's probably not the right choice. But I totally understand. You could try to solder Milmac sockets. That could itch the, or scratch the itch rather. You get to solder, plus you get hot swap. You know? Turn the music up a little bit, guys. I want to listen to music too, and I feel like I can't hear it. Music today just ain't musicking. I scratched the itch with MX Blacks. I have a batch of personal MX Blacks I want to do this weekend too. Just finished cataloging some new switches, and I'm not at... Wait. And I'm now at 2,430? Damn! Do you know any that you're missing right now? I was really bummed. I want to get a Flame Patina Manta. Said it was sold out. I was so sad. I went and got the Tangerine, then learned it just wasn't live yet. I was so mad at my own impatience. Oh no. I mean, okay, I can't promise this, but I'm gonna try to order a few extras of the limited editions just in case. And when I say a few, I mean like maybe 2. So I'm buying them mainly because if there's problems with the LE versions, at least I have a backup. But If it ends up everyone's LE version's like totally fine, I'll be selling them. So there could be potentially 1 or 2 extras of those. Dibs on backup? Well, I'll list them. I'll let you guys know. Mantis stickers on the box? That'll be sick. There'll be stickers in a card and stuff. Not being a dick, but why that many different switches and less vendor? Oh, people collect different things, OTY. Maybe it's a collection of them. I know there's a few people who have some crazy big collections. Huge, huge collections. Honestly, I feel like I might have gone down that rabbit hole too if I didn't have other rabbit holes in the keyboard hobby. I found MX Blacks and never need to look back. Cheeseman's like, I got my Switch. Bro, for me, honestly, I got MX Blacks, I got the Granites now. Honestly, I love those new NK Classics too. I got Milky Yellows of all sorts. Obscuras for when I want long poles that are like my faves. I feel like all the new Key Geek stuff has been hitting. There's been some good Switches this year. How many boards do y'all have in your current collection? I'm not sure, but I don't count my personal stuff. Dude, blue cheeses are so nice, man. I think in my actual... okay, not stuff that I've gotten as prototypes. That I'm not going to count, but I think my actual personal collection, probably 35. Maybe 40, because I think there's still a few at my parents' house. Three personal ones and daily drive them. The rest I build for people. I love that, though. That's awesome, man. Super satisfying feeling to do commission work like that. Can you do a few more classic blue builds? I'm on the fence with ordering them. I don't have any more batches. I have to ask Mike to send me some. I only have granites left. But I can definitely get some more for you. I also make it a point to never reuse a Switch. I mean, that's really cool too. If you have like a set of things that you really like. Bent pin. And you only have one of those particular switches in a board is pretty nifty. 39 boards, that's more than days in the week. Wouldn't even be able to rotate through them all. You gotta think about it like this though, Gets. Ready for this? Hear me out. You have to stop thinking in days of the week or days of the month. Start thinking days of the year. Not enough to rotate a board a year, or day, I guess a board a day a year. 365 is the new goal, bro. The 30-month thing, that's old news. 365 is new news. Gotta think outside the box. What's the oldest keyboard you own? I have no clue. But then you have to wait a year to reuse a board. Challenge accepted, bro. If I ever get that many, I'll try my best. Get some fresh air, thanks, Krabby. I could probably use some, honestly, man. Hire people to use your boards. Legend has it that Annette does that. I think Anna is at like 361 boards or something like that. I think. I'm not sure though. I have to take some boards out of my rotation, maybe like 3 to 4 boards a day. Only 4 to go? My rotation lately, like my personal rotation, has been kind of, it's been Tofu TKL because I do enjoy the board despite it having a variety of like issues. Tofu TKL I've been using that one there. Manta for sure. Pangea Mini when I can. I've also been using the some of the Keeb skateboards. What else have I been using? I still need to put together my Happy Hacking keyboard. I'm kind of bummed that I haven't had a chance to do that. I haven't done my Cloud line, either one of them. I would love to do that. What else have I been using? You know, I might put the Suisei back in my rotation. I actually just switched from my F2 84 to my Fukuro. Been using my F2 for the past 2 months. It is cool to switch them up, especially when they sound so different and stuff. Cue music going on in the background. Any chance you want to share what it is? So the music is actually from, well, this one's called Mind Me. It's called Anxiety Instrumental. But this is actually from a place called Epidemic Sound. It's just copyright-free stuff that I purchased, so I can actually stream with music that's good and that doesn't flag me every 2 seconds like Lo-Fi Girl was. This isn't the smooth jazz elevator music from a few streams ago? You guys want that back? Do people want smooth jazz again? I thought you guys didn't like it. I thought no one cared for it, man. We're chat. We don't know what we want. The people yearn for the elevator music. Okay, maybe towards the end we're gonna do it. We'll bring it back from the graveyard. I'll e-transfer $3 for smooth jazz right now. There's no need. You keep your $3. This is on me. So I'm using Weller solder. And I think this is going to be a one-time purchase. I really like the solder. Like, it actually flows really nice. It's really good. But the fumes of this one create just like little, like these wipe off with your finger, or you can use like a brush. But I feel like this creates a little bit more work. But kind of an annoying thing to do. I just opened this the other day, so first and last time. Don't think I'm going to buy it anymore. To burn your Greg set? Four whole dollars for that? Damn, that's a lot, bro. That's a big offer. Going back to Kester? No, I'm gonna go to the other brand that I had, the Electrosol or whatever. That was actually probably the best solder I've used ever. The Weller solder, or the Kester solder, is way too fucking expensive. I'm never buying that again. They raised the price by nearly like 10, 15 bucks for the roll. Let me wash my hands 1 second. Bro, it's $50 for a pound to roll. Yeah, and this was, just for the record, like I got this for $17. So, and I go through about 2 or 3 of these a year. So, you know, it's just a big difference in price. No, this was actually before the tariffs, Dynamite. I noticed it before tariffs kicked off. what was I going to do? Oh, we're going to start installing things again. So, Fuyu, do you have any recommendations for mounting points here? Or should I just do... I guess I should just do the inside ones, right? What's going on with this one? There we go. Levitate it? Can we have a link to the Alexotos? I got it from a place called Canadian Tire. I have to go find the actual link for it though. 8 screw for PP plate. So I should use all the screws for the PP plate? Well, I guess there's 6 here, so I need 2 more. So am I doing the outer ones on both? Or in all 4 of these? I guess we can always open this up and customize it a bit more. Screw that PP. Damn it. It's kind of sussy. Elquan, thank you for gifting a
tier
sub.
1 sub to FuyuAo_. They have given 261 gift subs in the channel.
That bag of black shoes is actually the screw-in stabs. This one? Oh my god, I thought this was for something else of the board, man. My bad, Fuyu. I thought this was for something else in the board here. Oh, I guess these are screw-in stab ones. You know what? We'll trade. Screws for screws. Well, they're all just little Phillips head screws anyway, so it doesn't really matter. I get the non-lead free one. They have leaded one at Canadian Tire. And it was a good price too. Honestly, I love that solder. It was so good. Let me see if I can quickly find it for you guys. Let's see. Electrosol solder. Okay, this one right here. Oh, can't copy paste here. Gotta do this. Literally this. This, like I said, I think the price is decent for this. I think I got it for $11 or something. Actually, this might be a bit more expensive technically in the long run. I don't remember spending $15 on this. I think it was like 11 or 12. But this was legitimately one of the best rolls of solder I've ever used. It just felt so good applying this solder. I'm sure you can find this at another store, because Canadian Tire probably marks it up like crazy. I didn't need to clean this at all. This had to be the easiest solder to use. It technically is no clean. Legitimately fantastic. It was so good. I bought this as a panic buy because the company I normally order my solder from lost my solder. So I had to quickly run out day of to do a stream, and I bought this. I have the Kaiju on my Neo Ergo that I'm typing on right now. Hell yeah. Kaiju's such a good set, bro. Such a valid set. Damn, I actually recycle for AIM? What do you mean by that? What's a good way to put this in? Oh my goodness. Okay. The company who makes the solder. Oh, that's cool. Are they a good company? Do they pay their bills? Have you seen the Dark Kaiju with orange sublegends? It's Screaming Tangerine Manta. Dark Kaiju with orange sublegends. Can you link it? This is one of Riley's new sets? A Dark Kaiju would sound actually pretty cool. I can't recall, but did you cover the ND TKL? I'm gonna be covering it. I literally got one, I think. I spoke to Desk here about this, but I'm pretty positive I have it in a box. Now, what set do I use? Again, I feel like we've got a lot of these like really pretty colors, these very like neutral colors. I kind of just want to do WOB today. I want to be sort of boring and just do WOB. Hear me out. Future Funk, Sloth. Oh man, I really want to crack open that new white on black set that I have. I kind of want to be boring today, just because I feel like it'll kind of slap on this. It kind of blends in with my desk mat a little bit. I don't actually have black on whites. I thought I did somewhere. I can put on GMK. Oh my god, what's it called? Honor Light. We could do a white set, or we could do a black set. I was just gonna do standard, basic, boring WOB. Dude, I'm so fucking upset, Redtail. I don't know where the fuck my minimal set is. I have the box, just not the keycaps that go in it. And I'm wondering if I accidentally shipped it to a client. Because that would be... I did that once before, unfortunately, where I shipped out a GMK set to a client by accident. And I don't even ask for that stuff back, because it's just, like, it's my own fault. Olivia Dark would be nice on this, too. Let's see this resident. Oh, I think I got it here too. Perfect. You guys are awesome. Dude, that is Screaming Tangerine for sure. That is a nice set. I didn't even know Riley was working on this. I think that is beautiful. Hell yeah. Pono is my girlfriend's set. I can't use Pono. It's just basic WOB. Here, let me show you guys. Actually, where did I put it? It's a great question. Basic WOB, where did you go? I actually don't know where I put it. Oh, maybe I put it with all the rest of my sets. Let's... Oh yeah. It's just basic GMK white on black. You guys down? And it said yes, so let's do it. Plus, we can gamba. Predictions, predictions, predictions. 2 minutes to gamba. Show you guys the side of this. Looking okay. Yeah. Looks nice. Where'd I buy these? Drop. Looks okay. Looks okay. I don't know. Hard to tell. This went through DHL, but like the slowest form of DHL. Package looks bent. It does feel like it's bubbled a little bit, but sometimes that means nothing. Ooh, there's a lot of points. A lot of points being thrown around here. I just saw it jumped up by almost 100,000 at once. That's kind of insane. What's the board of the Kaiju? Sounds really good. Thank you. That is the Manta. Here, I'll show you guys. This is the Manta. I've kind of fallen in love with this combination of the Manta. I think it's really good. I don't remember what switches are in this. One of those new clacky switches of some sort. I don't even remember what they're called now. They're super good. This is the standard aluminum bottom. Standard aluminum with a copper weight. Are those B1s? I don't even know. Oh, all right. 1 million on yes? God damn. If this has double letters in it, I'm actually gonna fucking freak out. Like, I will visibly crash out on stream if this has double letters in it. In particular, if this has 2 E's. All right, F-Row is looking solid. I would say that this is a pretty standard experience with F-Rows. Oh, fuck, bro. That's actually a bad look. That... Yo, never mind, actually. Holy shit. That's pretty bad. And a flip delete. That's crazy. Oh, shit, man. That is hilarious. That is great. That's pretty bad. The classic. What a great experience. Premium keycap experience, by the way. Absolute premium. All right, predictions are over. It is fucked up. It is super fucked. No wonder it was bubbled. Premium, bro. Oh my, the standard. The F-Row made me doubt. Fucking crazy, man. I still don't know if there's duplicate. You're right. You're so right about that. There could be. We're gonna find out here in a bit. Don't want to order from Drop anymore. I mean, this thing is just not even Drop's fault, bro. Honest to God, it isn't. Guess you can say it got dropped? Maybe. Maybe a little. I swear to God, if I don't see an R in this box, I'm gonna fucking... Okay, there's an R. We don't have double E's. At least I don't think so. We're good. We're solid. I've gotten 4 new sets from 4 different places, and all 4 keycaps are thrown everywhere just like that. I mean, it is kind of a funny experience, but it also is like, it makes you question, like, why hasn't GMK just like altered the box? Because realistically, hear me out. If they just altered the box to have exactly what the F-Row does, where they have it divided into 4, don't you guys, like, am I crazy, or wouldn't that solve the problem? Like, just kind of divvying the rows a little bit, like adding more structure to the box? You don't even have to change the damn material of the box. And then look, boom, you get a more premium experience while you unbox something. They have to tighten the tolerances on the box. Or they have to create some sort of better lid. Like, if they were to create a lid that actually puts pressure on the keycaps and holds its rigidity so it's not just like this, like, I feel like that would also be good, right? Don't take away from the fun of the GMK sets. You're right. Honestly, what am I thinking, bro? GMK, just keep doing what you're doing. Just keep making these. I prefer bags.
I prefer bags.
Same, bro, honestly. Also, hi, man. How you doing? How are you? Dang, the W was there? Yeah, I think we're solid. I don't think we're missing. I mean, fuck, I hope we're not missing keycaps. Like I said, I'll legitimately be kind of sad. I'm already bummed about Classic for having 2 R's. Or 2 E's, rather. tired as fuck. Spanish meetup next week, so a lot of work to do. Are you gonna have like your own table there or something? Or are you helping host it? Why is PBD Fans packaging so much better? Well, okay. I know it's a really easy thing to criticize, but I think in Germany they do have different, I want to say laws. I don't exactly know the right terminology to use here, but they have different like protocols, different laws when it comes to their footprint, I suppose, in like plastics. And I know it's crazy because like that's literally plastic keycaps, but regulations may be the best word for it. Oh, the K's in the wrong spot here. But yeah, they have different regulations when it comes to that kind of stuff, so it's just, I think it's a little bit backwards when I feel like some people end up ditching the paper for just another plastic box anyways. So I feel like almost, because paper has a pretty crazy, did I mess something up here? Dude, what am I doing right now? Hold on, I messed something up big time here. It's all in the wrong spot? Yeah. Paper has a pretty big environmental impact too. Shake my head? It's because it was messed up, bro. That's what it was.
TLDR in Germany, if you sell something in a plastic packaging and the buyer doesn't return the packaging, you get fined.
Well, there you guys go. That's the legit reason then. The buyer doesn't return the packaging. Interesting. I almost feel like that's a little backwards. Very interesting though. God, it's been a while since I've had a brand new WOB set pop in here. Alts. This is looking pretty nice, Delete. I think I forgot the escape here. Thanks for the follows and subs, by the way, guys. I really appreciate all the support and love. Thank you, guys. Really do appreciate it all. Short shift. Page up. Page down. And function. I'm waiting for a Wooding to come in, wondering if it's just hype. I don't think it is. I think there's legitimacy behind a Hall Effect keyboard. I've been actually going down a rabbit hole for it personally. However, I still really don't believe you can get a Hall Effect to sound as good as some of the mechanical stuff. At least preference, like to my preferences. I think it is near impossible for me. And I say that with confidence after having tried 25 different switches recently. 25 plus different switches. Like literally in the course of 1 week. Okay, let's try this Suisei out. This looks, I mean, classy with the keycaps. All right. Let's see what this is going to sound like with MX2A's PP plate. I can already tell you I'm going to love this. Again, some new stuff that might affect this acoustically. I mean, the alphas are already sounding... The HJ test is insane right now. I almost feel like it sounds different from the other Suisei in like a good way. I mean, I love this. So, okay. Here is the old Suisei, which I think also has cherry switches. Yes, this also has cherry black switches in it. And I think plate-wise, this is also using a plastic plate. It is. So this is what the old Suisei sounds like. Bit of a poppier spacebar, which is interesting. The alphas on the new one sound much nicer to me. Bit of a different spacebar too. I'm curious. I want to try doing something with the mounts. No, spacebar should all be the same. I think they're both using cherry switches. I think literally this whole board was soldered cherry. I'll triple check for you guys. Yep, cherry switch in this too. I want to see something though. Where are the mounting points again? So, alphas in the new ones sound way better. They're way more full. Yeah, new alphas slap. This spacebar is a bit more poppy sounding than this spacebar, but I want to just open this up to just take a look at the mounting points, because we can technically screw them into a different space, even though we technically, like the middle point probably would be for the aluminum plate, but I'd be curious just to see what happens. No, the other one's plastic. Unless you have one and you don't like it, what happened? I'm gonna send you a TX 5-in-1 tool. Oh, I have one of those. Wait, do I have a 5-in-1 tool? I'm pretty sure I do. I haven't even really assembled it yet, Meta. I appreciate the thought though, bro. You don't have to send me one. I just have to assemble it all. All right, so let's see. The blue Suisei is why I got into this channel. Legitimately one of my favorite boards. It's so good. See, I'm going to actually move this screw to the center and take out this screw too. I just want to see. Frozen, thank you so much for the tier 1, man. I appreciate that, bro. Hopefully you're having a great day. Just want to see what this does. Maybe this will do something a little different to the spacebar here. That'd be interesting. The inner engravings is kind of fire. I wish it was outer. I do too, but I feel like this clean look with just the Suisei word might be some people's cup of tea. But I agree. The internals are beautiful. Beautiful. Great day for sure. Love that for you, bro. Honestly, we all need good days. Life do be rough sometimes. I feel like this is already going to be different. So let's see if some screw placements can literally change the way this board sounds and feels. Because oddly enough, it felt great. But yeah, I do sort of like the poppiness of the... This is the round 2 version. But let's see. I feel like this is going to make it pop more. Which is cool because you can just pick and choose where you want to screw your stuff into. Alright. I'll move these 2 screws here. I feel like this opened it up a little bit. I love these alphas. What's up, Sterling? How you doing, man? Yeah, I do prefer the poppiness of the Series 2. You know, I'm kind of curious. I want to see what the old internals look like. I don't remember. Let's see. Although I don't remember the mounting points are the same here. Might have made the spacebar worse. Really? I like this version of the spacebar more. Hope you're having a good day. Thank you, man. I'm having a pretty decent day. I cannot complain. Although, geez, where is this other screw point? There it is. Let's see. Actually, let's open up this one here too. Let's move some stuff out of the way. So I'm gonna try one last thing. One of the joys of hidden screws, right? 2 sounds better to me. Oh, just the 2 screw points, you mean? It's crazy how different the alphas sound, though. Like, I'm kind of shocked even just with that. Oh, no, round 2. Oh, okay. Yeah, I prefer the round 2 spacebar. The round 2 one, it just felt a lot more full to me. Huh. It's also weird because, like, I wonder what's causing the difference. Is it just screw placement? I'm curious. Why is it better now with a couple of case screws? Front height could affect this too. Actually, you're right. It does sound different when we unscrew it. I'm wondering if this is another case of a keyboard where the silicone force brakes cause it to sound a little bit more thuddy in certain places. I'm curious, genuinely. Too thick, perhaps? Maybe. Well, there's only one way to really tell. It could be the lower front height too. Let's see. I'm just going to do this basically, where I'm just going to kind of go over it just a little bit. Could be like the F1 version. Let's see. Let's just experiment for funsies. Like the OG F1 spacebar is better than the F2? Yeah, it could just be that too. Again, I much prefer the alphas. But this could also be like the trade-off from having the lower front height too. Which, you know what? I'd rather take this spacebar with the lower front height than the old spacebar. Do you guys think that sounds better? Yes. Sounds the same? Yeah, it sounds kind of the same to me. I'm just gonna open this up one more time here. This is the round 3, so this is the new one. I wonder how this sounds with the other top mount config. I don't think these did anything, to be real with you guys. I missed the build? Mizu. You did miss it, but it's okay. The VOD's up, technically, as we speak. I am actually going to put the single screws up here, too. What happens if you remove the silicone? This is not my keyboard, so I don't want to damage it at all. But I also don't think it's that. So nice.
I'm late, but happy Friday all.
JN,
what's up,
thank you,
Alex?
bro.
Hope all is well.
Dude, things are good. Things are good. I can't complain, man. Having a good day. Have you tried building it PCB-less? You know what? Someone should send Annette a keyboard and say PCB-less build and see what happens. Just hand wire it? To what? What are we hand wiring it to? How do you like the design changes compared to the previous? I think overall I prefer the design changes. I do think the alphas are substantially nicer in the new one, but I do prefer the older spacebar. I'm just going to tune the spacebar a little bit more because it could also be my spacebar needs to be tuned just a smidge more here. Although I doubt it because I already did tune it. We'll just give it a go here. Never know. The old spacebar was extremely poppy. The new alphas have they have like a deeper tone to them, which I prefer. But let's see. We're just doing the single mounting points everywhere now. No, I didn't mil max it. I think the single spacebar or the single things are way better for the PP plate here. Oh, dude, this is so much nicer. The alphas are so nice on this version. Here, I'll put this back together. They're not interchangeable, guys. Only the PCBs are interchangeable. Yeah, okay, here. You can kind of tell. Yeah, I really, really like the alphas. And you know what? The spacebar, I'd still say sounds really good on this one. Still a little bit better on this one. There's a little bit, and maybe you do have to force break the OG one here. A little bit of metallic resonance in this one. It's ever so slight. You are getting more depth out of this. This has a bit more of an aluminum undertone. You know, I still think that's kind of cool that you're getting two different sound profiles. I think it would be boring if they both sounded the same. I don't think either one is bad. I think, can we agree on that? Yeah, I think the round 3 feels more substantial sound-wise in a good way. It just sounds more well-rounded and like true to... Like, this sounds so stupid, but it sounds like true to the Switch almost. Where this has like a bit of the case resonance kind of giving it some poppiness. And you can always change the spacebar switch. You know, I might even prefer this new one now. I think I like switching it to just the single mounting points here. I don't know. Either way, damn happy with this. I do like the changes they implemented. A lot. I think the physical changes of the case, like it being... Here, let me show you guys again the physical changes. These physical changes alone sell me on the new one. And the typing feel, I would say they both feel kind of the same. I'd like to see what the aluminum plate on this new one feels like. But the new one just looks like a more premium style keyboard. Like even the side profiles have changed. So this has more facets and just like lines. You can even see a line there. This one here is flat. So there's nothing going on there. So pretty wild that they did some of these changes. Both are PP plate with MX Blacks, yes. I believe these might be Hyperglides though. Or MX Blacks of some other sort here. I don't remember what was put in this one here. It's crazy. You almost don't hear any resonance with this. Maybe a bit in the backspace. I can't go wrong with either one though. Really can't. They both sound really good. I think if they sounded exactly the same, they would have been boring. What do you guys think? No Bluetooth compatibility on this. Are both the side? No, the top frames are kind of the same shape. Okay. Good changes. I'm interested. Yeah, the alphas are elite on this. Damn. Very good alphas. Curious. Okay, do you like hear the knocking of the... Yeah, this is way more well-rounded. Okay, excellent changes all around, I'd say. Very excellent changes, I'd say. That's actually crazy when you put it like side by side like that. All right, end thoughts here. I would say this is probably one of the most substantially changed round 2 or 3s of a keyboard I've seen in a while. Like truly, substantial and in a good way. Usually we get like 1 or 2 minor things, but yeah, this is a very, very nice change. Cool. Good on Kibu. I mean, another banger that Kibu is going to vendor here. This is really pretty. Yeah, they did a really good job. Can I get a keyboard, please? I'm sorry, Jason. I don't have anything to give right now, but we do giveaways on the channel if you stick around. All right, well. Oh, what happened here? That's pretty much the stream. If you guys are interested, the group buy goes live in an hour, or the, I guess, raffle goes live in an hour. People are always asking me about this keyboard, like literally all the time, so now's your time to get it. Love the differences. Again, I still don't think you're going to get, I mean, maybe with some tweaking and different switches, you might get something as poppy as the round 2, but if you're after like the more poppy sound signature like the round 2 had, don't be like surprised. I do think the round 3 is a very, very, very good overall improvement. Very substantial. I don't want to say need it, but like it definitely provides a totally different experience with the board. So you go live in an hour? No. The keyboard. This keyboard goes live in an hour on Kibu's website. The round 3. Is this round 3 or V3? What are they calling this? I don't even remember now. You're streaming again? No, I'm not. You're done with Expedition? No, I'm thinking maybe I'll play some of that tonight. But I was also thinking just hanging out in front of the TV and watching TV. I don't know if I have mental energy to do anything right now. Honestly, I've been editing videos for like the last 2 days straight. And I'm still not done. I'm going to be finished tomorrow. But I am exhausted. I'm probably just gonna watch some anime, honestly, or just finish up Defenders. I kind of just want to open a bag of chips and just like sit on the couch and rot, you know. So I'm not streaming in an hour. I will be streaming tomorrow though at 7 o'clock. What anime? I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna watch. I'm caught up on everything, so maybe I'll start something new tonight. How about Rot watching Severance? Hey man, I'll try. I'll ask. Okay. All right, let's go raid someone. If you guys are interested in the board, it's on. Oh, there you go. Fuyu just linked to the Discord, I believe. But you can type in ! build, and I still have the link to the keyboard there. So if you guys are interested, definitely join. Fuyu the Goat, absolutely. When's the next time you're going live? Tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern. 7 p.m. Eastern. Rare Saturday streams are not so rare anymore. Watching the stream with a bag of chips on the couch? What flavor? Original? Thank you again to Kibu for letting us take a look. I'm very happy with all the changes here. Very, very solid board. Extremely solid. Alright, let's see who's online. I am pooped. Let's go find someone to raid. Let's go raid. We can go raid Yukina. Copy. Trust? Is this that show in it? Oh my god, dude. Always a pleasure. Thank you guys. Love you. Just got here. I'm so sorry, man. Love you guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thanks for being here. Dude, I'm going to tell you guys this before we go. August is a busy month, but September, we have some pretty crazy events going on. We got a big giveaway in September. Probably one of the biggest. So I'll see you guys. See you guys tomorrow, but also, dude, there's some fun things to look forward to, bro. Thank you guys. Later, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye, everybody.